And then go to YouTube and share. Are you doing that? Dottie, are you sharing?
Yes, I am, ma'am.
Oh, see, that's how I remember always to turn my volume down. Sharing to Facebook.
Hey, everybody.
People here already? Okay. Hey, have you got that song where you can get to it good when we're ready?
Unfortunately, I can't play anything off my
Oh,
phone.
I got it on mine. It's okay. What are y'all seeing on the screen now?
On the screen. I'm seeing us, and you are on live on cam.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Sherry, it was today at 1 o'clock. I just got your message. And let me do this. Hey, JJ, Sherry, Mama T, Caroline, Jules. How are y'all today? I had a great day for the first time in a few days. Hey, Debbie. Thank you for the sweet message earlier. Gigi knows best. Ooh,
Gigi.
Gigi, my favorite word now. In case y'all didn't know, thank you, Jules. I had a gender reveal today. My baby's having a baby. And we found out what it's going to be.
That's exciting. I can't wait to be a grandma.
Me too. I love you too, Debbie. Should we show the video? You can play the video, right? We can play the video. In case anyone here doesn't have Twitter and didn't see me bragging all up on Twitter. I cut out the embarrassing parts and the sound where I was crying. Y'all have heard enough of that.
Well, why don't we wait a little bit, let some people get in here?
Oh, yeah.
So we don't have to play it. We could play it a
Hey,
few times. That wouldn't be a problem.
let me play it. She said let's play that we can play this song as much as we want, or did I tell her we wouldn't play it until we...
She said it didn't matter either way to her. She says it's our song, like as a community.
Well, then, I want to play this gorgeous song. If I can find it. And I know y'all love it. I'm going to get it onto my computer while people come in here. This song is written for our channel. Can you hear it, Dottie?
Yes.
I got stuck inside a room without a door. I was trying to dig my way out through the floor. Then I felt your breath on my face, and I left that place. Oh, my friend, it's not easy, I lost without a friend. But then I heard you call my name, and I left that game. Oh, my friend, it's not easy, I know. Oh, my friend, we've got so much farther to go. But my friend, keep on holding my hand, and maybe we can make a stand. And if we ever make it out of here, we're gonna go far. And if we ever see an open sky, I'm gonna catch a falling star. And if we ever get a chance to be who we are, if we ever make it out of here, I thought I was too far gone. Saw those big dark clouds never roll into dawn. I thought I was alone out on that sea, but you rescued me. So if we ever make it out of here, we're gonna go far. And if we ever see an open sky, I'm gonna catch a falling star. If we ever get the chance to be who we are, if we ever make it out of here, baby, we gotta get out of here. Maybe we can make it out of here. I can't say enough thank you to Veronica for this song. She is a songwriter. I can't wait. Like, I hope this week we find out who she is, what she writes, because some of her stuff is on the radio. But she loves this channel, and she said she wrote this song and just felt like it was perfect for us, and gave it to us. But in the future, we've got to talk about it. She's going on a little, a couple weeks she's going to be out of town. I'm not sure when that starts. We are going to do a fundraiser, maybe. And since she's given us this song, some of the proceeds will go, we don't know, we've not talked about it. Some percentages. If y'all have any ideas, feel free to drop them in my DMs. We are going to do a percentage of the whatever's donated will go to a charity. Not sure which one. I have some in mind. And a percentage will go to her label, like for making her next album or whatever. She'll have to explain that later. We haven't talked about it in detail, but and she said that was this is not her decision. This is totally my decision, because she has given me something that she could totally publish in an album, and she still can, I'm sure, but she's given me rights to play it, and I'll never get struck for playing it, and I love her for that. Thank you. Because that's a pretty-ass song, right?
It sure is. I love it.
I think it's beautiful.
And so fitting. Hey, everyone in the chat. Hey, my sweet Catherine with the sweet voice. Hey, Keno, my warrior, my bulldog. I got me a bulldog, y'all. I love
Keno
her.
rocks.
She said, "Who you want me to go find?" No, I'm just kidding. She didn't, but I guarantee you, she said, "There ain't nobody mess with Little Red. She loves me. I love her back. She knows Steve. That's how we know each other. Like, she knows him in real life." Like, for years. And Gigi said, "My first granddaughter is 3 months old. She's an angel. She brings me so much joy. I know I always said y'all don't make me a grandma too early. I feel like it's early, but he's been with her like 5 years, and they're engaged, and she's almost finished with college, and she has really, I think, grounded my son a lot. Like, been great for him, and
Mm-hmm.
also, I we all found out she was pregnant when his dad. I know I talked about this on my channel. He had two massive strokes and brain bleeds. He's 41. He was 40 at the time. He just turned 41. It was his second time having a stroke or having strokes. And when they were doing his stents or whatever they do in the surgery, the brain surgery, he coded twice on the table. They were not going to tell us she was pregnant yet because they were nervous, but that was their way to tell us without everybody being mad that they got pregnant before she finished college. Well, they didn't know that his daddy was going to make it, and he came and told me. Everyone was just tickled to death. We would have been tickled anyway, but it just made it less scary for him to tell us, I think, because they were scared. You know, I was young the first time I got pregnant. I mean, I was 21, and I wasn't married. I was scared my dad would be mad because I wasn't married. But we were engaged, and we got married before I had him. But it's a girl, and we have video of the bomb going off, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna
Well, I see you weren't supposed to say that. You're just supposed to play the video.
I
Aww.
thought I already said it because someone said
Did
you
you?
would love it. I thought I did. I thought I did because Gigi. Is that why your name is Gigi Knows Best? Because you've got a grandbaby?
Well, we can still play it because it's a really country gender reveal.
Yeah, I just removed my
Yeah.
"it's a girl" comment.
No,
I
you're fine.
I
You're
had
fine.
zero to do with the planning of the how they do it, but this is just this is how these kids are nowadays.
I
No,
like
I'm just kidding.
watching.
This is how it is out this way. Where I live, it's going to be some country. Like I sent it. Was it you, Dottie, that said y'all do it country? Somebody. I sent it to somebody.
Yeah, I said that. I said, wow, you guys really, that's the country gender reveal if I ever saw one.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. Let me see.
I love it though. I like it.
Dottie, I'm going to send it to you.
Do you want me to play it? I actually have it
You're gonna have
here.
no. I've got a longer one. I want you to play.
Okay. Yeah, send it to my email.
It actually has sound. And
Okay.
yes, y'all, I cry in the end, but some of the people you hear crying are not me. So, and then there's this one really loud lady because there's always one crazy person in the family. She's not actually my family. She's my ex-husband's new in-laws because he's recently married. So don't just assume that the other crazy people you hear. Thank you, Megan. Is trying to send it.
Okay.
I was kind of like perturbed because the way I had the camera, because it was daylight outside, and you know how hard, like, when you're videotaping during the day, how do I explain it? Your screen is harder to see, so I didn't have the camera pointed at it like I wanted, but I think I got it. I think I got it pretty good.
It reminded me of like when I'm supposed to be like really recording something like at the football game, and I think I have it pointed, but I'm watching like away from the camera, and then like they get a touchdown, and you can know when there's a touchdown because I'll move the phone and you'll hear me scream.
Well, what I would really love to play, and I would have to do it from my phone, is my son's video that he did, because his was 5 minutes long, because he Facebook live or Instagram lived it, and before he was like, one time he was like, Jesus Christ, I don't know what he's talking about, and then like after it happened, he had the biggest smile. It makes me cry thinking about how proud he was. He was like, "This is so cool," and then he like looked at the camera and said, "It's a girl, y'all," and this is just awesome. He was just a proud. He's so grown up the last 2 years. Kier said, I found out I was pregnant the day before my baby sister found out she had a miss. Oh, my grandma always said babies come when you need them the most, and sometimes that's Absolutely. And they didn't
Yes.
think his daddy was going to live. He died on the table twice, and the doctors did not give them much hope. And 4 days later, he signed out of the hospital against medical advice. He didn't want to go to rehab, and he can talk. You can barely tell that they said half of his brain was mush. I told this on here. He had 2 massive strokes and a brain bleed. So when they were fixing the 2 strokes, they were putting 2 stents in. He died twice, and there was 1 bleed they couldn't stop, and they said he'll have to come back and have surgery. He signed out of the hospital after a few days and went back the next week and had that last surgery. And they said he may never be able to talk again. He may not ever walk again. He cooked all the food today. He talks just fine. You never know. I mean, I'm not going to say he talks like he did before, but you would never know he had a stroke. It's kind of amazing. And while he was in, I think, a coma, I don't think he was asleep, a medical-induced coma, but he would squeeze their hands if they talked to him. Who is beeping? Is someone trying to get in? Or has someone got their phone and vibrate?
Is that your phone?
It's me. I'm guilty.
Oh, I don't care. It's fine. I just don't want to make sure I'm not missing something.
No, I didn't. Let me turn my notification.
My son told his daddy about the baby, and then the next day it was like the doctors were amazed. So, you're right. Sometimes, like, that may have pulled him right on out. You know what I mean? Like, stuff happens for a reason.
Right.
I've always heard that when my father passed, my sister was pregnant. I don't know this correct saying. I mean, I guess it's different every time somebody hears it, but when one goes, someone passes and someone's born, it could just be how life is, but I do think that's true.
I have always experienced that in life, that usually when someone dies around that I know, it comes in threes very quickly. Like,
Yes.
3 people will die. And oftentimes when someone dies, someone else is pregnant or finds out they're pregnant or has a baby very close. My daddy died when my brother was pregnant with the first and only granddaughter. This will be the first girl baby in my family.
Aww.
Well, my oldest brother had 2 girls that live around here. But as far as, like, me and my husband, my ex-husband who were married, there were no boys in his family at all. Like, his brothers had all boys. I don't know why he's barking. He wants attention from y'all.
He's just like a kid. Like, when we're on the phone, our kids start talking.
Like, go outside and play.
Right.
I just let him in, though, so I can't make him...
So you know how you guys are saying when one life ends, another begins?
Did you just...
My mom passed away, and I had a nephew born the next day.
Dottie... Wow. Did you just get a video, Dottie, on Facebook?
Yeah, I got your video.
Like 1 minute and 17 seconds?
Yep.
Y'all will have to excuse the redneck in the background yelling, and you'll have to excuse my crying and the people around me crying. But, I was saying, I almost wanted to share my son's 5-minute video because of the way it was so sweet. But then he ended it, he was hugging me when it was over, and he's like, "What's wrong, Mama? Why are you crying?" I was like, that's what old people do when they're happy. I don't know.
Yeah, happy tears.
Kate Yair said my baby niece came in between losing Grandpa and Grandma, and we really needed her. Yes, the family death always came in 3s and 7s. I lost 7 friends in 1 year to crazy deaths, like young friends in my 20s. It was the worst year of my life. Are we watching this? Heck yeah.
Well, I just have it queued up for when we're ready.
I think we're ready. We can play it later. It's Saturday night, right? Is it Saturday?
We can play it a couple times for people later when they come in.
People are probably busy tonight. There might not be many people in here tonight, and that's okay, because I love everybody that's here. And I welcome all the new people.
We have to see if you guys can hear the sound, though, because I don't live on my phone, so. I'm going to start it and stop it to make sure it can be heard.
Now, when I play it on my phone, I have to hit I have to turn the sound up. I have to like go to the sound after. I don't hear that though.
Can you hear anything?
No.
No.
Let me unplug it and try it.
I know. I kept hitting the unmute button on the screen. I'm like, there's a little sound.
I think that's back.
You guys hear that at all?
Yeah, a little.
I don't think that's sound from the video.
Yeah, I don't know if this is. I'm not going to be able to produce sound very well. But let me start it over, and we'll just wing it the best we can.
Okay. This is me walking out to. They told Team Girl get in one crowd and Team Boy get in the other, and I was in Team Girl, but I didn't have a good enough view, so I said, screw this, I'm grandma, I go where I want. That's my son's doggy. And the pretty girl in the purple dress with the little sash on, that was the mama. And I wish I knew how to get the sound, because y'all would laugh at that lady. I dropped my phone. I was jumping up and down. Wait.
That's the part I laughed.
I was just jumping up and down, going yes. I was going. Please be a girl. Please be a girl. Beforehand, and I would have totally had to edit that sound out if it was a boy. I said it's a girl, everybody. Being my normal little red granny ass crybaby self. Yes, and her name is Liliana. If they don't change her name.
Liliana, that's pretty.
I'm gonna cry thinking about it. I'm so excited.
That's a really pretty name.
I think this is the most excited I've been about something possibly since I was pregnant with my own son.
And how country was that gender reveal? Let's blow something up. Okay.
Yeah, they had, my son didn't even know what it was. They had 2 5-pound boxes of dynamite, and he shot twice and missed. And I was like, thank goodness he missed, because I didn't have my video up good going and a good view yet. I love it.
So they shot it, like shot at the thing. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, they had to shoot. It was dynamite. They had to shoot it. It's like it was actually dynamite that this dude made. They had to shoot it, and then it was stuffed with pink stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So when's the due date?
February
Gigi would like
3rd.
to know. Ooh, that's cool.
Well,
that's still a ways off.
I'm not going to say that because the due date has changed several times. So, February-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't get here fast enough. Like, I'm so ready to go girl shopping. I just am broke, so I might just I might have a yard sale. We gonna go shopping.
Get some bows and pretty little dresses.
And girls' clothes are the cutest, and I never had a girl. Like, I wanted a girl until I had my second boy, and he's a little hellion, so it broke me from wanting a third kid. But my whole life I wanted 2 boys and a girl, and I wanted the boys to be like 8 and 10, and then I wanted to have a little girl. But then I had a...
Can you repeat the name? Tammy Clement missed it.
Liliana, or Liliana. It depends on who sees it, and we are in the country. So I'm sure it's supposed to be Liliana, but we are in the South, so I'm sure she will get called Liliana a lot. But
is she doing it with the A, or?
I don't know how they're going to spell it. And they will probably change their minds 100 more times. I know we did with my kid. But right now they're saying Liliana. And
I think Lily will be a cute nickname. That's really pretty.
That was my thing. I bet she'll be called Lily. And my mama's like, I don't like Lily. But it's because there's already another Lily in our family, and she doesn't want it to be like, but She said, I hope they'll call her Anna. I said, no. Like, why would you call her Anna? I don't care. I'm going to call her my little love. It don't matter. Like, I don't care if they call her Helga. I'm going to love her.
Helga.
Well, grandmas are the best. I know I can say that with my kids. No matter what kind of relationship I have with, the grandparents or the father have with the grandparents, the grandmas are the best. My grandmother was the best.
And I think, just for Keno said Liliana, I think Liliana is a first name. It's going to be one name, so there will be a middle name. And her family is from Mexico, so there will probably be another name in the middle. I mean, I think Liliana is one name, and there's a middle name too. And I'm thinking, because some of the other names they told me before, I'm thinking they'll have kind of a Hispanic middle name, but I'm totally guessing, because Liliana was the first time, today was the first time I'd heard that. Some of the names I'd heard before sounded kind of more like along the lines of
like Spanish names.
Hispanic names, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's got a lot of family in Texas, but a lot of her family is actually, they do their holidays in Mexico still. Like, she's got a lot of family in Mexico. And I was with her for a year before I knew she was Mexican, because she doesn't look like a Mexican. I'm like, are you serious? That's going to be the prettiest baby in the world, because she's going to have a beautiful complexion. No, really, there's nothing prettier to me than a baby with that's pretty babies. Beautiful skin.
I agree.
I just love, like, olive and dark skin tones. I just love it. And pretty.
I can't wait to be a grandma too. Once I turn 50, I'm like, okay, I'm old enough now. Hi, come on, kids, get to work.
3 said Liliana and Little Red. That's sweet. Being a grandma is the greatest joy of my life. All the love and fun and none of the pressure of parenthood. It is well-deserved reward for raising the little hellions. Yes, Claire, I agree. And Claire, I'm sorry. I haven't reached out to you today, I don't think, but yesterday I did. I don't know what's going on with the Twitter. The Twitter DMs being crazy and wonky.
Yeah, the challenge of naming kids is kind of tough, because you want to pick out a name that's like a little unique, but you don't want it to be so outlandish that it's like, oh my god, what is this?
Oh my god!
And then you don't want it to be so like plain Jane either. So it's interesting.
Can I tell y'all something that happened to me the other day? I have a friend.
Sure.
I have a friend that's pregnant, and she's due before Christmas, and I knew it was a girl, but I never asked a name. I just hadn't. Someone asked her what she was going to name it. I've never heard this name before, but once. She's naming her Inslee.
Oh my gosh, it's another Inslee.
And I wanted to say, do you watch Teen Mom? Because I want to warn her, but not to never get that maybe. But
I think Inslee's a pretty name.
I think it's. I've never heard it. Has anyone ever heard that name before?
Not before Janelle, no.
I'm just going with. Oh, Jennifer says common. I've never heard it before, so I'm thinking. I just don't want anything to be attached to that. And I just want her to know the situation. But it's popular. They're saying it's popular. Is it popular since Janelle named her kid that, or was that a thing?
No,
I think it was a trending name at the time she gave birth.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that, because my kids were grown. They were like older, and I didn't. All of my friends' kids were, so I love girls.
If you want to find.
Just chat. I love girls with boys' names too. When I was little, I always wanted a little girl, and I wanted to name her Samantha so we could call her Sam or Sammy.
Yes.
I think it's because of Who's the Boss or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because someone said they wanted to name their baby Steve. I don't want to, but it's up here. I just like it a lot. If you ever want to find a good kid's name, like a current popular name, just go to your local preschool and look by the backpack. Because
Oh
one
yeah.
day, because I'm walking the halls and I'm like, all these kids' names and the spellings, and they're just cute and so unique. There's a what's yeah, I love them.
They yeah, I'm tickled. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm so excited. What's been going on on YouTube today? Has our best friend Helga posted anything good?
Our best friend last night could not pronounce
Oh
Ruth
my
Bader
gosh.
Ginsburg's name
Did
last
she
night
do
either.
that on purpose? Is she stupid? Was she drinking? Is she stupid?
Yeah, she
Oh,
was drinking wine during that.
let me fix this. Ward Angel somehow. I'm telling y'all, I don't know why this keeps happening. I got a message last night. Thank goodness I got it. It did actually come through because when I got off stream because I had to leave and go somewhere, and I went to somewhere who had very shoddy signal. So I was sending messages. I was Facebook messaging someone, and it didn't look like it was going through. But I did see that Warped Angel told me that thank you for the congrats, that she didn't have a wrench, and I was like, I didn't take a wrench. So sometimes I don't know if YouTube has a glitch or if some shady stuff's happened on my account lately. Before I changed my passwords, so and Claire's been. Is it Claire? Are you the one that's been given a wrench twice on accident, or not even given a wrench? It just showed up blue when someone else has disappeared. So I don't know how to go into my settings. It's hard to add someone when you're offline. So I'm glad you came in and spoke so I could give you a wrench back, because I tried today. I couldn't do it.
You're not the only YouTuber though that I hear say that.
Claire's gotten a wrench twice. The first time I think she was brand new. Like, yeah, I'm glad to see you, Warped Angel. Isn't it exciting? We're gonna have a baby.
Yay!
They said she deleted her live right after that, which
she should be.
She did Naya's name like that. She butchered.
She did that on purpose. No, maybe not. She does Beastie Boy or BX Beastie Boy. I call them Beastie Boys, but I'm not going to pronounce it wrong while I'm on stream, because when I'm talking about somebody else doing it. But she said his name wrong, in my opinion, so people wouldn't be able to find him on YouTube. Who else that does? Oh, what's the chick? Angelica. Oh, that girl's name's Angelica, and you call her Angelica. Can you not read? But after she had I didn't see the actual video. I saw one that one of the hatters put up, or someone put up, and they actually put the words beside it that she was saying.
Yeah, I just sent it to you actually.
And
if you want to share it.
And then shoot, I forgot what I was saying. Then she just started calling her by her initials.
RBG.
Right. Like, what a whole ass joke.
I'm like, it's one of the most important women figures in our lifetime, honestly, and she couldn't be bothered to pronounce her name right. I mean, she mangled it like 10 times, I swear to God.
I mean, just not even near close to the right one. Angie said, in my opinion, Katie purposely mispronounces BM name because she doesn't want him to get clicks from her subs. That's what I just said, so people don't find him. Because he was hard for me to find. You have to type him perfectly to find him.
And then she tried calling out Olivia Plath.
Oh, did y'all see what Twitter? I tweeted about that, though? Olivia, I don't know. Is Olivia the one that's married to the boy, right?
Ethan. Yeah, the oldest son.
I messaged Olivia on IG and said, please, I saw this lady say that she was reaching out to you. Please do not speak to her. I will tell you why. She responded to me and said, thank you. That's a sweet girl. She responded to everyone. And I'm like, well, great. Well, come to find out, she had already...
I saw that.
She had already spoken to her, so she didn't know what to say to me. Well, fast forward a month or two. I don't know how long because my perception of time is terrible. But she actually tweeted about Katie, or Instagram posted about Katie and how she's a piece of shit. And now she doesn't have anything to do with Katie. So now all of a sudden Katie's against her and she's dragging her. Just like she did Janelle. She was all against Janelle until Janelle was giving her DM information. And then she was taking up for Janelle. And then when Janelle blocked her, I got blamed for being the reason because I told Janelle not to talk to her. And I wish I could take that credit, but I can't. And now the same thing with the Plows. Now she's coming at them. And only because she can't get an inside scoop story. She's going to have to go steal it from the Heavy or the Ashley.
Mm-hmm. The source. Didn't that girl comment like Olivia and basically saying get it right? I saw it on Twitter.
She said at least read People magazine closer because that's where she got her information from.
Y'all give me just a break. When I get back, I want to know. He was saying that KJ was so pissed because 24 Life, I think, got inside.
Is it a 10 to Life or something like that?
Yeah, that's right. I said it wrong. It's 10 to Life. Have y'all seen some anonymous person begging them to dox in their comments? Begging them to dox BX, and they all say, "Go away, Katie. We know that she..." Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, she's on a roll from like last night, that's for sure.
So I found a clip on TikTok of her voice, which is you can do that.
Yeah.
You'll have to look at it first and see if it can be played.
Well, when I played the video, could you hear anything, the gender reveal? Or was it really low?
No, not that one. But you could hear it on your end because I couldn't. Like when I.
You guys couldn't hear it at all? Okay.
Hear what?
That's why I'm no good to share videos because I can't do volume on my phone. But I sent you, if you want to play it, since you have your computer now, Red, I sent you I'm fucking Rakin's little video about the mispronunciations. It's in your Twitter DM. Also,
I just need to make sure that when I go to my other screens that it's not gonna
show anything. It'll dox yourself.
Right.
And it's just Chat said she has a TikTok video of, but no music in it, right?
Ginsley passed away.
No, it's no me. Okay, so it's me talking. It's not like where you can't. I'm not doing a chipmunk voice. I'm just talking fast. I did one of her.
Okay, y'all, tell me when you're ready. I think I got it. Can you? What's on the screen right now?
Okay, duck.
What?
KJ.
Why'd you say duck?
She's on it. The duck.
Who is the duck? I don't understand.
She calls her the duck.
Howard the duck.
Okay, I've got to unplug my headphones for y'all.
The duck lips.
Thank you.
Is everyone in the chat ready for this? Because this is going to be fun. Let's listen.
Yes, I saw that Ruth Bader Ginsley passed away. It's absolutely horrific. I'm so sorry for her family. I know she battled cancer. Unfortunately, I don't talk about politics on this channel. So rest in peace, Ruth Bader Gannett. Sorry. Ruth, you were great for this country. We will deeply miss you. But I just don't talk about political stuff really on this channel. So I know I'm sorry. I don't. Anyways.
What the fuck is that?
RGB passed away.
You got to listen to the external video. That's actually playing on YouTube.
Ginsburg. Sorry. My brain is scrambled. Anyways.
No doubt.
Yes, I saw that Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah, how many times can she mangle that name?
That was so fucking funny to me.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Did y'all hear that good?
Yep, we heard it.
I've got to get with Bull and find out how to not have to unplug my headphones to share. And how to do a couple. Tammy said no, she's drunk. She drunk. I mean, how is she? Miss Smarty Pants, Miss Knower of Everything. How can she not get that lady's name right? I don't get it.
And talking about a Chief Justice really isn't political. It's a major figure passing away.
It's not even that. It's like she thinks she's so smart and she calls herself an investigator, and she does all her research. If you know you have trouble remembering that name and you're a researcher, write it down and look at it. Because she's a whole ass clown's what Nicole just basically said. Nicole Pike, I don't know if I said it last night or if I got it after. I don't remember. I'm sorry, but thank you for the. Did we read hers last night?
I don't think so.
Nicole sent me a PayPal, and I appreciate it. I love you, boo.
Thank you, Nicole.
I'm gonna go look.
Caroline said she even got her name wrong on Twitter. Go figure. Proofread, chick.
She said, Lil Rand, I'm sorry for what's going on. I hate you're dealing with this for trying to help others. You're inspiration to me, for sure. I'm so glad you aren't letting this stop you. Much love from Tennessee. I think we did read it. I love you back for $15. And I love you, everyone here that supports this channel and believes in the same. Like, I'm here for a reason. And it's not to get monetized. That's not why I started it. But let's be honest. I'll be honest. It's very exciting that I've got so many people. Hey, John K. I've got so many people that come here regularly that say in my DMs, it's like we're friends. It's like it's like being in a room or on a telephone call, like a group phone call with a bunch of friends. I enjoy this and look forward to it every night. And like, what was it, the night before last I didn't go live? I missed y'all. I enjoy this. If I didn't have fun, and there has been a few times where there was drama that I said, even to Dottie and just chat, I've said, if this gets where it's not fun to me, I'm not going to do it. Haven't I said that to you both?
And it happens. Someone just said 15.
Wait, what? I was at 9:44 when we started this.
15 subs. So if you're new here, go ahead and sub. You know, this comes with the territory of no matter what your reasons are for joining YouTube, and I talked to you about it a little bit, Red. If you progress, that's just what's going to happen. My biggest
I'm still
11,000 views on a freaking weed eater.
I'm still saying 9:44, but I'm not saying that's 9:45. So that's what.
You're so close, and that's a good thing. And we just
55 till, but you know what? If I don't gain another sub, That's okay because I'm not going to stop because I'm hanging out with my friends every night, and I am showing people some persistent patterns of problematic behavior. And there's going to be other things. It's just not going to always be about that. Ferrat's here. Hey, Beth. Hey, Ferrat. Look, all the ladies are like, Ferrat, his voice.
Y'all need to get laid. Let me tell you something.
Y'all need to go get laid. Go to Hawaii and get a lay. Put a Hey, Scott.
I just want to let everyone know, I think today's the first day I actually feel a marked improvement.
Yay!
Since I've been sick.
Sorry, so sorry.
Like, I'm breathing so much better today. Like, yesterday, I seriously thought about going.
Oh, before we went live last night, we had a 20-minute jam session before we went live because just to go over what we were going to do and talk about. And I said, Dottie, go to the hospital. We don't you need to go to the hospital. Take care of yourself. Don't worry about this channel. But she was like, I know, I'll go to the hospital. She's been checking her.
Yes, I need to.
She's been checking her sats at home, and regardless of what your oxygen levels are, if you feel like you're struggling to breathe, go to the hospital.
Right.
However,
definitely. It's because I got stressed out and I had started literally to hyperventilate a little, and that was my problem.
Well, you got upset, and she She got a little reddish last night on the phone with me and cried a little bit.
It happens. I'm a woman.
Yeah, that's our prerogative and our right, and the way we do. I see some new people. Oh Lord, child, Jennifer, and the way her eyes move. Who is Jennifer? Or you? Oh, she's speaking to Jennifer. She's fidgety, can't keep her thoughts straight, moving her jaw. She reminds me of when I've been around people abused. I'm not going to say that out loud, but I know that's a thing. I know that's an
Claire, you can send that to me. Go ahead, send that to me, and I'll move it on. Thanks everybody for all your kind words throughout this. It's been quite the journey. All I say is, it's real.
Thank you, Hoot 3.
Wear your mask because you don't want this. It sucks. It sucks. And now my poor boyfriend, he's all miserable too. So.
I thought he was getting on the. I thought he was on the other side of it. I thought he was feeling.
I think he actually got it like a week after I did because we thought he was kind of, he had like all of a sudden it hit him like a brick, like a couple days ago. So, but he's not having trouble breathing like I did. So, no, oh Lord, child, you're fine. This is a free place to talk. Just be respectful. That's all we ask. That's all. But thanks everybody for all your kind words. It really means a lot to me.
I don't know what that's about. I'm just scrolling through.
You're a trooper.
You sure are.
Well, it wasn't fun, like, I tell you that much. And I'm still not 100% by any means. I just feel the first time I can actually say, well, I feel better today. Like a lot, like I could tell a difference. So that makes me really happy.
I'm gonna put up some people's tweets on the screen. This is my only account. Is that name? Without a Crystal Ball says, what a long but needed day away. Hubby and I had lunch outside with proper social distancing and mask. How you eat with a mask on, actually? We picked up my wedding. What is this from? This is, right. We picked up my wedding band, then finally upgraded our phones after 3 years. It's amazing how much better the cameras are. Now it's time to hunker down with my little buddy and enjoy some mommy and V time. Hope you all had a great Saturday. Someone said, what phone did you get? Nice photo. I think I'm using the new iPhone wrong because my pics are blurry. You deserved it. Glad you were able to get some time with Todd, and you look amazing. And
clean your screen.
Do what?
I was telling KJ to clean her screen.
Stephanie said, see, I really don't know what I have my settings on, but my pics in my new phone look like blurry. I don't know what to tell you. See how rude she is? I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's rude. I think that's what, I didn't really read what, this is, I don't know who shared this, but, I'll read it in a minute. But I think she was getting to, she's just a rude ass. Like, why would you just say, why would you word it like that? Why don't you say, I don't know, I just got this phone, I don't know. But don't you know that all these people that donated to her GoFundMe that got shut down so she could afford a lawyer or whatever she needed are happy that she got her a new wedding band and a phone today? Because I know I sure am happy she got that new phone. I had to buy my phone and make payments on it for 18 months.
Right.
I mean, really.
I just cracked mine, which is, well,
is this you? Is this someone that's in this chat's video right now? And a now deleted live stream from last night. Katie spills the beans on top secret super good meeting with a TV network producer and confirms plans to begin filming with a crew in her home. Wait, what? Shut the front door. You are lying. Tell me you're lying. Is this Claire that's in my chat right now? Because I saw Claire. Please tell me it was you that posted this, because I need some information. Hey, Cece. Hey, Ronan. All right. Can y'all see this on the screen? Let's make sure the volume's up before we listen.
And I was like, first off, let me tell you something. So yesterday, I was pretty excited because I had a super good meeting. And I can't tell you a lot about it. Can't really tell you anything about it. But I was meeting with a producer, and I'll be filming for a network for a show coming up, and I have no idea when it's going to air. But anyways,
Oh my God.
I had a really long meeting yesterday, which was awesome, and is like going to be such a cool opportunity. And I'm really excited because there's some other YouTubers that are going to be involved in it, but I can't say anything about it until it's done. Anyways, so that was kind of what took up my day yesterday.
Who'd want to film her?
Lord. I was meeting with the producer, which was so cool. There are times when
Sammy
really
Joseph's Animal Planet.
Like, I don't want to live in Los Angeles. I'm like, oh, I wish I lived in Los Angeles. Everyone is there for YouTube, but at the same time, I don't want to live in Los Angeles because if I lived in Los Angeles, I could have met with them. But
she don't want to live in Los
Angeles. I'm going to do all the filming in my own house.
No one wants you in Los Angeles.
Oh my God! A professional film crew is going to come here. Bazaar. Anyways. You never know who's watching your channel. You never know.
Botched. That's why I said botched.
Maybe it's a show about parents.
Bandy Baby said botched.
You know, this is how I feel.
Let me stop. Let me stop. Really we need to take a break. I can't.
Like, I'm going to have one of my good friends. Oh my God, girl. I wish I could tell you what happened to me, but I can't tell you. It's so juicy. Like,
Bandy
then don't even freaking bring it up.
Bandy Baby
like,
said
tell me when you can tell me.
Bandy Baby said Bosh.
Person.
Can y'all hear me? Am I muted? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear
you. Okay. Bandy Baby said it's botched. Who is going to film? It's either like a docuseries, like about, what's the word? YouTubers that are insane.
A documentary?
Yeah, like I said documentary or a docuseries, but it's either going to be about YouTubers or she's going to get on an episode of Teen Mom and they're going to interview her because she's inserted herself into everything so much.
Teen Mom's not coming to see her.
I want to be on this. I want to be in this. If it's about other YouTubers, I hope they go to BX. I hope they go to Leslie Bass. I hope they go to 10. What's her name? 10 to Life. I hope they go everywhere. Why would anyone?
A dad podcast.
Look, I bet she's going to be so pissed.
Grace.
She's going to be so pissed.
I think Claire and Grace have been doing great.
She's going to be so pissed.
On Teen Mom.
Am I muted?
She doesn't really cover that stuff.
Am I muted? Can y'all hear me? I don't. She's going to be. Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
She's going to be she's going to be so pissed after the editing. Everywhere. Why would anyone?
A dad podcast.
I can hear. What's going on?
She's going to be so pissed.
Somebody.
Great.
Someone's playing our video back. She's gonna be so pissed after the editing because they've sold her a story to get. She's gonna be so pissed after the editing. Who is doing that? Oh my God! She's gonna be so pissed after the editing. Who is doing that? Just chat.
It's not me.
I just muted you, and
it might be you.
No, it was her. It's just chat, and I muted her, but she can unmute.
No, look on the thing. Why does it say Little Red's mute? So I'm over here tripping, y'all. Because I'm she talking, but she's on mute.
Because
so
you were
clicking.
You were playing my.
I'm sorry, Red.
It's okay.
But yeah, why does it say she's on mute?
I muted you.
Now she's on mute. Little Red, come back to us.
Okay, when I muted you, it muted me. So, what was I saying? I forgot. They tricked her into doing. She's gonna film with someone about YouTubers, and they're gonna actually edit it. And she's gonna be the Janelle of YouTube world, and they're gonna show that. I swear to y'all, this is what's gonna happen. She's gonna be so mad if she does a reality TV docuseries or whatever, because she's gonna be the YouTuber that doesn't ever get it right, and she's gonna be the joke of the internet. And I can't wait to watch this show. I don't believe her, but I mean, it's like her big story last week that was she was going to be interviewed for a major publication, and it was the freaking
heavy. So I want to read a couple comments real quick. Beth Idol said maybe it's how to be a Karen. Claire says it's an episode for exposed YouTube's gone wrong. T Queen says it's not going to be to tell the truth. I just think it's going to be like them. They're gonna like. It's like exposing what a crap show.
I just think
so.
it's often said by people who go on YouTube or not YouTube on reality shows that they get edited terribly and they're pissed off. I really think they've sold her because you can tell she's loves herself so great and thinks she's a star. I think it's going to be awesome because when it ends up coming out, they're going to show that she totally, God, I hope this really happens, that she don't get it right. She steals other people's stuff and causes it a source. She goes after people if they quit talking to her. She goes after other people with smaller channels. And I can't wait for this series.
Nicole Pike says intervention.
Somebody did. Thankfully.
Intervention is good. I still think Botch was the best. Okay, let me scroll some more. Why is it not moving on my... What'd I do? Oh, it's the delay. How do I get back to where I was?
You were just up there.
How did I get to Reddit?
Reddit.
You must have clicked a Twitter link
Claire
that took you to Reddit.
Yeah, that's what that was. Thank you, Reddit. Y'all are the bomb. Angela said, and this is my friend, I'm here for this. Any big TV show producer will do their research on her. She will be shown as the fool she is, of course. She will be blame editing. Mark my words. I hadn't even read this before I made that claim.
Huh.
Wait, what was that? Oh, I thought that was...
Heather McDonald said someone asked her last night if she was being paid by that law firm that represents the mom, and she was not happy, but not real rude, because she's been, going against the dad of Sophie. You guys are on point tonight. You guys are funny, and we're gonna pull a KJ word. You guys are so snarky tonight.
It's been great.
Snarky.
Like totally, like very snarky,
like literally snarky, literally.
Oh, gotta love her.
I'm just looking through to see if there's anything good to share on my Twitter feed.
Well, I did send you a link of Chastity's TikTok.
It's really, really random. It's not public, but it's public on there. Or I shared it with somebody.
Is it allegedly the source?
That pink one. There's some that I think are funny.
I have to do something. I have this impression I do that people are like...
I couldn't do the word, so I improvised. That's the funny part, okay?
Y'all don't hear that, do you?
All of our husbands we need to do things for them all the time. And it's a woman's responsibility to always be joyful. And when my daughters get married, we're going to be joyful.
That's not the right video playing with the...
Wow. I know. For you, because I know you can't say it, but I have to do something. I have this impression I do that people are like go crazy for. Okay, we're just gonna be joyfully available because all of our husbands we need to do things for them all the time. And it's a woman's responsibility to always be joyful. And when my daughters get married, we're gonna be joyful. Wow.
So funny. So,
I know.
Can I just say it's
That was
just
really good.
I know you can't say it, but I have to do something.
What?
Sorry. Shit. Sorry. That was her voice. So that was the only clip I could find on her TikTok with her talking. It was like her best moment talking to one of the Duggars doing her mommy Duggar voice. And so I don't know these words.
I'm sorry. I just figured out.
A straw man.
I just figured out that when
the point.
I just figured out that when I play a video, it automatically mutes me. That's why y'all can't hear me afterwards. But that was funny. But let me just say what you were doing with that straw. That's not something I think that she is used to that movement. I'm just saying.
No, she's just saying you got to be joyfully unavailable to our husbands and stuff. Like, you're not going to keep him, girl. Let me see.
I don't know if y'all been watching Big Brother. I'm telling you what, I'm ready for this one right here to go. I didn't like her when she was on the first time. I didn't like her when she was on the second time with her dad. I loved her dad. Even I hated him at first, but what was his name? Dick. It's something Dick. And then the second time he went on the show, he had to come off because he had tested positive for HIV, and they got the results back after they started the show. So he ended up leaving. But I liked him and did not like her at all.
Did you say they were on like the first? Is this the daughter, the father-daughter? Like,
no, she was on. I think she was on first one season, and then he did. No, I don't remember what. Evil Dick. It was Evil Dick. I don't remember which one was on first or if they were on together first. But they've both been on multiple times. But his second time that he went on, I liked him by the end of the season. By the time he. Like, I hated him at first, but then I got where he's playing the game good, so I really liked him. So, him and her didn't have a great relationship, if I remember correctly, but the second time that he was a cast member, he was there for a few days, and then they had gotten back his results, and he was HIV positive, so he left the show. I don't know if they made him, or if he just did for his own self, but... I still don't like her. I don't like. I didn't like her since the beginning. Thank you, Ashkey. I'm so excited. It's a girl.
I used to be into Big Brother, like when it first.
Well, I used to be like all about it every night. It was like every night it came on, I was watching it. Now what I do is I record them and I watch them when I can because between YouTube and work, it's hard to keep up. I just actually watched the last Teen Mom last night, and I have to watch stuff a couple times before I remember what I watched, and I am dying to hear the next episode because if y'all watched it, Kaylin went to a medium, and the medium kept bringing up her mom, and if that wasn't fake and that was not set up, that medium, I want to meet her. I want her on my show. I want her to give me a reading because she knew stuff that she shouldn't have known. I don't even think the show should have told her. However, like the next day after she had or it probably wasn't because of editing, but the next scene, Kel's getting made up for some kind of photo shoot for her hair care, and her mom calls her that she hasn't heard from in years.
Oh, wow.
And I actually tweeted this. It pissed me off. This girl's not spoken to her mom in years. Her mom thinks, or she has said on the show, I don't think my mom even knows that I have my third kid. Like, we don't communicate. So, after she'd had the medium reading and kept mentioning her mama and her mama loves you and blah, blah, her phone rang while she was getting her makeup done, and she showed her friend, and she showed the camera guy, and the camera guy's first words were, can we put her on speakerphone? These people have known her and been in her life for 10 or 11 years, and they know this is a sensitive subject. So to me, that just made me feel like cringy. Like, you really know. I mean, I understand it's a TV show, but and of course I want to hear that conversation. But for the camera guy or producer or whoever said that, oh, can we put her on speakerphone? That's jacked up. She hasn't talked to that woman. She's had 2 kids since she talked to that woman. Possibly 3. I don't know if she talked to her before she had the second one. Now she's got a 4th one. For them to say, can we put her on speaker? And I tweeted that and added Kale and said, I thought that was kind of cringy. Who says she thinks it was fake? I do realize that a lot of stuff happens and they have to make them replay it. Like, let's say they come to shoot and she'll be like, well, my mom called me yesterday And they're like, well, we got to replay it. So it may have been totally fake. But MTV is disgusting, in my opinion. That doesn't mean I'm going to quit watching them because I like it. But, I mean, these girls are 30 years old on a show called Teen Mom. And it's supposed to be teaching people about birth control and they put up all these good disclaimers, but the last 2 weeks, the last 2 shows, old girl had sex with her sorry ass deadbeat baby daddy, and the first time she was drunk, and the second time she wasn't, and then she got what did she have? Chlamydia, or it's something that can be treated because I've seen the tweets about it, but.
Some kind of.
I don't watch Big Brother, so I can't help you out.
No, I'm not talking about Big Brother. I'm talking about Teen Mom.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet this season either.
He gave her an STD. Well, she went to the bar to hunt him down.
Oh, Lewis.
She went to the bar and hunted him down and said, "Can take me home." Girl.
She was a thought that night.
Beautiful. She's so, Brianna, was chlamydia. Well, she is so beautiful, and I just wish she had a little bit more self-respect for herself.
I agree.
And
you know what I like about her? And I've seen people drag her because she gets on internet or on TV without 10 pounds of makeup. Right. And she says, "Bitch, I live in Florida. Have you worn makeup in Florida? You sweat it off. I ain't trying to be." I like that real part about her, but the fact that she had sex with him and then made fun of him sitting on the bed crying on camera with her mama and her sister, and some of the racist stuff her sister says, I don't care. What is their ethnicity? Are they Mexican or Puerto Rican or half black? I know that they've got some ethnicity, but her sister posts some racist stuff and racist against white people. I don't care what color you are. Don't be racist against anybody.
Yeah. Right. It's they are
just because you're not white doesn't mean it's okay to be racist, in my opinion. Like, don't be racist towards white people. She's been racist, and I like her sister sometimes, but then sometimes she's just ridiculous.
Yeah, they should say something to her.
I mean, so many other people have gotten fired from MTV and Bravo. Exactly. How are they still on this show?
Well, she shouldn't be. I mean, right is right.
She should be, but her sister shouldn't be. But
Brittany, that's her name.
Right. But I like Brittany's. I like Brittany, but she has tweeted some stuff that she really don't like white people. I don't think.
Right.
And I might be wrong. I mean, I know people have some issues with the times and the stuff with the police, and I understand that, and it shouldn't be like that, but every white person ain't racist. Every black person ain't racist. Every Hispanic person isn't here illegally and isn't racist. You know what I mean? There's a whole lot of damn stereotypes that separate us. They shouldn't be separating us. I get the frustration, but some of the stuff she put on her social media, others have been fired for less, in my opinion.
I've said I'll say this. Taylor, someone put in the comments, Taylor, hi, EB, double J.
Is he here?
He's here.
Do you want a link? Will you come in and talk?
Taylor got fired for saying something 10 years ago. I don't know. If you're going to fire one person for it, then you should fire all.
Or use it as a teaching experience. If you're not going to fire them all, at least make a example out of these people who are stupid, in my opinion.
Well, they did with Taylor. But yeah, I do think they're not moms anymore. They need a new title. They need a new title.
It's just chat. You have you're mixed. Are you mixed? Or you have children?
Black woman.
But you have children that mix, right? You said that here, or am I getting you mixed up?
No, they're. I identify as black, and then
I
my
have
kids.
mixed
Okay,
children.
you know, do
Yeah,
you think
got
that
it.
I'm going to ask you because I'm just a white
We
person. So, do you think that what Brittany says was racist, or didn't you say it? You don't think it
Yes,
was?
it's
I don't
racist.
know what she said, but I mean, I don't know if it was racism, ignorant. I don't know, but if it was
It was
something
very
negative,
negative towards white people. I mean,
well,
I
then it doesn't make
think
it
she
right.
said you white people, but I may be wrong about which group of people she was going against, but it definitely was not a loving. It was not nice in my opinion, at all. Why can't I find?
She, oh, we're talking about Brittany,
Yeah,
Brianna's sister from Teen Mom.
right.
Someone said it was very racist. It could have been. I mean, it very well could have been. And
Yeah, it
if she
was
said something very racist, do I think that's right? No.
repeatedly. It wasn't just one time. It was a couple times. People came at her hard about it. Um, and I'm gonna tell you what. I got a grandbaby on the way that's gonna be mixed with white and Mexican, and I'll cut somebody. I'm telling you. Don't mess with my
So,
grandbaby.
and Dottie can tell you as a you're gonna have a biracial grandbaby. So the best thing you can do for that grandchild is to, as a white woman, is to learn and teach yourself and prepare yourself for things that your child's gonna endure. That baby's gonna
Well,
endure just
see,
because.
this is the thing. My ex-husband's mom is married to a guy who came over here illegally. I sent you a link in Twitter comment. He came over here illegally. Now he's legal, and he's always worked since the day he got here. He pays taxes. He's a good man. My kids called him Grandpa. So, and I've not dealt with a whole lot of really bad because I mean if you don't have it in your family a lot, you don't. If you've never dealt with it, you've never dealt with it. But it pisses me off when I hear it because for someone to talk about even Hispanic people, they're here illegally. That pisses me off because I know my kid's grandpa. That's his. He might not be their blood grandpa, but he treated them as he is papa, and he's a hardworking man. And he came out. He might have gotten here illegally, but once he got here, he did what he had to do to be here. He's always paid taxes. He's always worked. He's a good man, and it's just I don't hate someone because of where they're from, where their family's from. That's just not right to me.
It's not. It's not right at all. It's not right. It's not. I mean, I can't say any more than it's not right at all. But this is nothing new to me. Like, it's.
One more, Angel said, I have a mixed grandson. That's why I have a hard time forgiving KT. And Lamb Chop said, Heather, preach it. That's how we should all be. What did Heather say? Heather said, people are people, and I judge by how they are and not the color. Amen. Or ethnicity. Like, absolutely. Like, even, I've said that before about when they were calling me a felon. I'm not. But some of the best people I know are felons. How about let's not judge people by their past or the family they were born in. Where I live, if you were born to a trashy family, you get judged, even if you're a good person. Like, if your family's bad people and got a bunch of people that are in jail, you get judged. That's not fair. Don't judge someone, but make your decision about someone's character by what you know about their character. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. Some people are saying they want to change.
They want to what? You just muted yourself.
Oh, because people were walking out. Some people said they wanted to change the subject.
Yeah, I do too. So let's change the subject. So, what else happened on Twitter today? Has Unirock been talking a lot?
I haven't even looked at his butt. Let me go see what he's doing.
I'm waiting for
He's been super
comment
annoying.
to take a link. He's been super annoying, Dottie?
Yeah, like yesterday, they're all like, he's been going on getting after Red's rhetoric. And
I haven't seen any. I have honestly not been online a lot.
You know who's coming. Don't say the name, but now they're going to come in the chat because y'all just mentioned Uni's name. So, watch.
BBF, the initials.
Oh, no, he ain't, because I blocked him last night. He can't.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, poor Doozies. You're fine.
No, he'll be here. Or she'll be here.
I won't even type it. I'm sorry when Warped Angel topics changed, and I agree. I don't ever want to get on my rants about politics, religion, or anything like that, because that's not what this channel's about. Let's investigate what the idiots have been talking about, in my opinion.
Gigi said he said Cheshire. That's how you say her name. Got docked.
What? I saw that a while ago. Something about Cheshire on my screen. Look at that cute puppy. You'll see in a second.
Aww.
There's a delay.
Aww.
Look at that baby.
I want a puppy.
You know what? When I was going through this earlier, I scrolled right past it because it was Menace to Sobriety, and I try to never say his name. My hubby! You been working your booty off.
Yeah, I've been working my ass off really hard. In fact, today I was working my ass off today as well. So low.
I bet you don't take days off, do you?
So I try to, but I can't all the time.
I want to ask the chat, like, what's on the screen right now? Oh, it just started over. Have y'all ever been somewhere and had this kind of ice cream? The only place I've seen it is at a place that makes sushi into burritos. I can't remember the name of it. But it's so cool. They freeze the ice cream in such a small layer, and then they roll it up. Do you see that? Have you ever had that? It's so good. I don't know what it's called. Gosh, it's great. Let me find Menace's tweet. How you been? Am I muted again? How you been?
No, you're not muted.
I've just been working a lot, just busting butt working, and then this morning I was supposed to be off, and the guy screwed up the concrete mix, so I had to go over there and with my engineer, and we had to work that problem out.
Oh, then you don't know my great news.
Yeah, I saw it. You're having a granddaughter. Congratulations.
Liliana. I can't wait to hear her middle name because I'm sure it's going to be Mexican descent middle name. I'm sure they will use because his fiance is from Mexico. I'm so excited. It's a girl. I never had a girl.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, boo. So here's the tweet that I scrolled past earlier because I haven't heard anything about it. Let's see what I can see. Chesh said, and there they go off to the races because of course. Minna said, stop with the doxing. It wasn't okay for Chesh to insinuate it was alright to dox Nate, and it's definitely not okay that Chesh was doxed. This is ridiculous. I can't stand the idiot, Chesh, but whoever that sock account is, get the F out of here. Racism, hate, and doxing makes you beyond shit person. Can I say this is the first time I can absolutely make a statement? I agree with Menace 100% about that part. And Kitty said, I do wonder though, I would not be surprised that Chesh doxers. What a piece of... Really? Chesh hasn't doxed herself. Like, seriously? Come on now. People who hate Steve hate him with such a passion that they don't care what they say or who they say it to. It's disgusting. I'm going to try to read in the chat a little bit. Let me turn my light on. Because I know I just turned my camera on.
Look at that sexy redhead. I'll be right back. Somebody's at my door, which is weird. I'll be right back. No, I'm good, but I just don't know who it is.
Hey, so, are you about caught up coming up, or are you just going to be missing in action a lot lately?
Yeah, I think probably this week was supposed to be an easy week, and I don't think that's going to happen either, because just me supposedly having this day off, I don't think so. It's going to be fucking a pain in the ass. Usually it doesn't go this crazy. Usually it's really smooth, but where Murphy can stick his little toe in, he will.
Murphy.
Yeah, it's Murphy's law. What can't go wrong? What can't go wrong will go wrong.
Of course.
He got whatever he can stick his little toe in. He's gonna do it. So I'm still trying to do videos and upload videos and do lives and do that. It's a lot to juggle.
Dottie, how can I do it? Like, there's got to be a way for me to just. I need to get with you on some things, Comic Nut, because I want to be able to post videos without having to unplug my mic for the audience to hear it. And I always have to unplug it because I use, I might ask someone else. Y'all see Cash trying to be famous? I use Meet, so I might need to go to Bull because you don't use Meet as your streaming source, as your whatever.
No, but you should still be able to probably do another source. And let me open up OBS real quick.
Dottie, I'm sending you a picture in text that I would like for you to post. Keno sent this to me, and I love it. And we're not talking about it anymore, but...
Yeah, you should be able to add another source, another audio source, and then when you're not using it, turn it off.
Right.
So the audio source should be your screen source, wherever... Or let me see, it can be, because yours is going to be different than mine. It can be audio output capture.
What are you doing laying on my pillow? Can you get on your part of the bed?
He said that is not your pillow, that is his pillow.
No, he's got to get his shedding ass off of my pillow because he's got a spot he can lay on, and that's not it. I'll be right back.
Gotta love dogs.
So how are you doing, Dottie? Yeah, how are you doing, Dottie?
Today's the first day I'm feeling a lot better.
Lay down.
Good.
I'll be right back, y'all.
I'm glad.
First time. Thank God. It's been like going on 2 weeks now, and you know how you get sick of being sick? That's where I'm at.
Oh yeah. I feel you.
So I'm happy about that because last night I thought there was going to be an emergency room trip happening because I was having some issues with breathing, but it got a lot better. Once I started doing, some inhaling of pro air, and that helped open me up a little bit. And it's scary though, because there's an outbreak right here. Like one of my brothers has it, and his wife, my sister-in-law, and then my niece has it because that's her parents, and she was hanging around them. And I have 4 different friends who have it. I'm like, what the?
Wow, you got a little outbreak going on there,
Yes.
Jeez, it's not good at all. My son was really sick last night, and then he just this morning woke up like a spring chicken. I was like, what the hell? He's like, I feel 100% better.
Gigi asked me what meds were given to me by the doctor. None, actually. They said rest and take like acetaminophen for pain, and you can take anything over the counter. Ash Key.
What?
John, give Ash 10 more minutes, please.
Wait, what happened? Someone tell me.
We need our Ash Key. Ash Key said, Ken Dottie, can you please shout out my man? And say, hey, John, give Ash 10 more minutes. Please.
I know, I'm still lost.
In the chat, Ash is I think on a date night, and she needs me to shout out her man.
But she wants you to wait 10 minutes.
More time. To give her 10 more minutes to be here.
Hey, Ames. Awesome, hey, Tony. Hey, Ash Key. I'm sorry, I'm not great at. Jennifer N. Is that your friend? Just chat, Jennifer N. Comment sounds like you are in construction, typical insane work lifestyle. Let me tell you, he is in construction, but his construction is amazing. Comment that. Tell them what you do.
So pretty much it's a non-profit organization in Honduras. That's where I live at.
You're gonna love them after this.
So most people think that I'm in the States or in Canada or Europe or something. No, I am in Honduras. And basically what we do is we get property from the government, huge pieces of land, and we develop these lands and we build homes for people who are less fortunate, people who don't have homes, people who have been thrown out of homes or live next to very dangerous flood areas, people who live in, pretty much cardboard boxes. And so what we'll do is we'll put their families in a home, and they can't sell the home for 25 years. The actual deed is held by the government until that time is up. Then they can, either sell it or pass it on to their family or do whatever they want with it. But within the community, like we'll have a road, and then on either side of it, we'll have homes, and we'll have a school. We'll build 2 water towers, tilapia farms, so that way they learn to raise tilapia, and then they sell them to the local restaurants. And then we also have wood shops. Every single one of the developments has a wood shop, so the men can learn how to whittle chest boxes and doors and other things, and then they sell them to places out of the country, in the United States, Europe, even in China. And the women, they do clothing, and they do like little necklaces and all that other fun stuff, and then they sell it. So we not only give them a home, but we teach them how to survive, and we give them the tools to do that, and then we let them run and do their thing. That's what we do.
I need to read Ash Key, sent me a PayPal for $10. Team Girl, Hearts and Diamonds. So excited for you, XOXO. Thank you so much. You are one that has been here from the very beginning. I love every night seeing people here that, they just come back, and we can be talking about squat. It don't have to be some big thing. It doesn't have to be scheduled. I can literally just say, let's listen, and name it nothing, and just put my little dish detergent icon there, and people are here, and I love you for it. Seriously. We are buddies. And thank you so much for all the support. Claire, thank you for saying you love Cash. He is too much. He does a dance when I say let's eat. And if I say let's go ride, he's at the door before. He's getting really smart in his old age. Oh, dogs can learn new tricks. Someday I will send you pics of my babies, 2 70-pound beautiful mixed breed rescue dogs. I wish he was only 75 pounds instead of 130. Okay, back to Comic Nut.
I'm here.
So, you're still, you went from working like regular human to,
working like a slave?
I don't talk to Comic Nut anymore. He disappeared. I can't even get him with a walkie-talkie. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, so basically what happened was, before we had finished the development, and it usually takes about 6 months until we get another piece of property, and then once we get the other piece of property, we start doing land plotting, which means we can plant. Engineers go out there and say we could put a road here. We need to put dirt there. This is your property line. You can't go past this. We can, these are where the homes are going to be, and then we have to do architectural designs again for the home because the dirt is different and all that stuff. So that is why I am done. And we broke ground, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We started putting in the water, the electrical, and all that stuff. And I had to be there for all of that. And we just started doing on Thursday the foundations for the first homes. And today they were going to do some more, which they weren't supposed to. They were supposed to wait until Monday. And the concrete mix was messed up, so I had to go out there and work on that.
Oh, yeah, you told me that earlier.
Yeah. So somebody said that I'm the man. Actually, I'm not the man. Every moving part within the company, they're the ones that deserve credit. I started it, but they've taken this to a whole new level. They people that are around me have taken the company to heights that I would have never imagined. And with their support, I've been able to go with them as well. They're the ones dragging me up. You know what I mean?
Right. I do want to say, people in the chat loving this community. I had a lot of naysayers. Were you here you weren't here when I started, were you, BJ?
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
I had a lot of people telling me what I was trying to do was not possible. You can't have a channel that just lets anyone come here. There's trolls, and we have had trolls. There was
Of course, yeah.
There was a few nights when it was really bad. But for the most part, what I wanted to do is working, and people appreciate it. If you're a KJ or a LB fan or a Steve fan, and I know there's a lot of Steve haters, it doesn't matter. You can come here, and I love that. Like, I think it's working great. That may change, and I know as this channel grows, there's going to be people there's going to be more drama. I know that there's been drama recently, and it's probably never ending because this is YouTube.
It won't.
But we have done great together, y'all. I think it's a great place. People in my DMs, I don't get negative DMs. I love it here. So I appreciate it. And I hope everyone here watches It's Just Chats videos because they're funny as heck. And I hope y'all all watch Comic Nut because
I appreciate that.
Drop your link. This is just I don't want it to be always heavy. I know I started this channel for a reason, and I was mad when I started this channel because people were, there was just some stuff I didn't like, and y'all know we talk about her every night. But it's not always just going to be about that, and I like that tonight we've talked about that a little bit, but we've talked about my baby, and my grandbaby. It ain't mine. I'll be claiming it soon. But we've talked about other stuff, and we've had a good time. We haven't had to boot anybody. It's just been nice. I like it. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all all. I have people give me a hard time for saying I love you to everybody so much. Like, that's like me being fake. I love y'all. I don't care if you like it or not if I say that. I love y'all for being here and being willing